Let me show you a simple way of making this easy no butter puff pastry. Hi guys, welcome to another exciting recipe. In this video, I'll be showing you a very simple method in making this chicken puff pastry. It is light, delicious, crunchy on the outside and savory on the inside. I'll be showing you how to make the pastry and as well as making the filling. This is a chicken filling and it's very simple. Let's get right into the video, shall we? Into a bowl, add in about 1 tablespoon of oil. I'll be using vegetable oil for this one. You can opt for canola oil, olive oil, or any oil of choice. I'll be sauteing some onions. This is a medium-sized onions. Go ahead to saute this for a few minutes until it's fragrant. If you are a lover of onions, you can even do 2 bulbs. Once the onions is sauteed, I'll be going in with chicken breast. This is about 2 chicken breasts that is finely minced. So I'll go ahead to give it a stir on low heat for about 5 to 6 minutes until you notice the color change. The color is going to change from this pink to an off-white color. Exercise a little patience while stirring this. Stir it so it doesn't burn. You can see the color is beginning to change here, so keep on stirring till you get the off-white color for all the chicken pieces. After about 5 to 6 minutes on low heat, this is what we have. So from here on, we'll be adding in our spices and seasoning. We will not be doing too much, so we'll just be using some paprika, some ginger garlic powder, some salt and some all-purpose spice. So I'll be adding 1 seasoning cube to this. We don't want to over season the filling, and just give this a stir till it all comes together. So we'll be going in with some water. I used about 3 cups of water for this, then added in about 2 teaspoons of flour. You can use cornstarch if you like. The flour is to give it a bit of thickness, and I added in some parsley flakes. I'll be using dry parsley for this one. If you like, you can opt for the fresh one. I'm just going to stir this slightly, then take it off the heat. At this point, our puff pastry filling is ready. You can see how easy it is to put together. It doesn't require too much. I'm just going to transfer this into a flat plate to make it cool down easily. If you're pressed for time, you can transfer this into a plate and refrigerate it immediately. So we're just going to set this aside for it to cool down completely before use. While this is cooling down, we're going to go to making our puff pastry. So let's get to making it. For the puff pastry, we'll be using about 2 cups of flour, all-purpose flour. Measure out 2 cups into a bowl. Add in about half teaspoon salt and 2 tablespoon oil. Go ahead to mix this till it's crumbly. You're going to get a crumb-like texture after mixing it properly. This puff pastry recipe is one of the easiest chicken puff pastry you'll find on the internet. I am not kidding. When you're looking for something quick to put together and you don't want it to take much of your time, then this is the recipe for you. With just few ingredients, then you can achieve this goodness. Go ahead to add 2/3 cup water. We're going to mix this carefully until a soft dough is formed. If you follow this particular recipe, your dough should be soft but not too soft, because we shouldn't get a dough that is too hard. We need a soft dough because it will be easy to work with. After mixing for about 3 to 4 minutes, this is what we have. You can see our dough is soft but not too soft. We're going to cover this to sit for about 30 minutes for the gluten to settle. Place the dough in a bowl and cover it with some cling film. Allow this to sit for 30 minutes at room temperature. After about 30 minutes, unwrap it and place the dough on your worktop. Make sure to flour your surface as you go. We're going to be dividing this into about 10 equal parts. For this recipe, I got about 42 grams each. So for each division, because I divided it into 10 parts, one after the other, roll the dough into balls just like so. Flour the top of the dough and cover this to sit for another 10 minutes. After about 10 minutes, one after another, we're going to be rolling each dough. But before then, let's make our slurry. I'll be mixing about 4 tablespoons of flour with 4 tablespoons of oil. Mix it all together to get the perfect slurry. We'll be brushing this all around the dough while stacking them. Give this a very good mix to make sure there are no lumps. Flour each dough and roll it out till you achieve a circle. Make sure the dough is well floured so that it doesn't stick to your worktop or your rolling pin. Make sure it is flat because that is what we want to achieve. We want it to be very thin. From here it is very thin and this is what we want. You can see how light and thin this is. So we're just going to set this aside and roll the remaining dough all out just like this. Once I'm done rolling, I'm going to stack them up one after the other just like this. Place one dough on your worktop and add the flour slurry. Brush it all around to make sure that every part of the dough is coated with the slurry. After brushing, add another dough on top of this particular one and repeat the same process by adding the slurry and brushing it. Repeat this process till you're done stacking the whole dough. After stacking the last one, we're going to give this a good roll. Go ahead to roll this out thinly. After rolling, we're going to give this a fold just like this. Fold it on 2 parts inwards. Proceed to brush it with some more flour slurry, then fold it in yet again just like so. Go ahead to roll this all out in order to achieve a square shape. This right here is where the real work is. Go ahead to roll this till you get a very thin dough. Take out the rough edges because we want straight edge. You can use a pizza cutter or a knife for this part. Go ahead to divide the dough into about 9 parts, that is 9 squares. At this point, our chicken filling is properly cool, so we're just going to add in the filling now. Make sure to add the filling in bits. We do not want to overfill it, else it won't close. We'll be using water to seal this, so after adding the filling I'll be using water at the edges with my fingers just like so, then I'll be covering it just like this. The water seals it properly so that it doesn't open up in the oil. At this point, add your oil in a pan and heat it up on low heat. We're going to be frying this on medium heat in vegetable oil. Make sure the oil is not too hot, else it'll burn, and try not to overcrowd the pan. Once one side is golden brown, flip the other side so it gets brown as well. This is one tasty snack you will love to try. If you've watched my video till this point, leave a comment in the comment section, give this video a like, and let me know where you're watching from. Is this a recipe you would love to try? If you end up recreating this recipe, don't forget to come back and give us a review. Once it's golden brown like so, take it out into a paper towel to take out any excess oil. And there you have it, you just made for yourself a simple and delicious chicken puff pastry. No butter, no baking powder, and no eggs. This snack is so delicious and very filling. If you enjoyed watching this video and you are not yet subscribed, please do subscribe, like, and share if possible. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and leave a comment. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye guys.